Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Eddie Dev and I'm a passionate Flutter developer. I absolutely love Flutter and I'm here to share that love with you. But before we dive into Flutter, we are going to start with the foundation, that is Dart language. Learning Dart first will give you the skills and confidence to become an expert in Flutter. So if you are ready to master Flutter and step by step, make sure you hit that subscribe button and join me on this journey. I made a roadmap for you guys to master all that programming language from the basic, the beginner, absolute beginner to the next part. So come and get started. This is our first video. We're going to talk about the variables in that. If you ever heard about that types in that. So this will be our first video, our first lecture. Lecture number 1, variables and data types in that. By the end of this lecture, you'll be able or you'll understand what our variables are and how they store data in that. You'll also learn the 4 primary data types: int, double, string, bool. You'll also know the difference between explicit typing and type inference. You'll also learn best practices to make your that code clean and professional. So if you're ready, let's get ready. So as I said, guys, this is our first lecture, number 1, variables and data types in that. So the first question should be asking ourselves is, what is variable? What we should just understand and know is the variable is like a box in the memory that stores a value in that. That's the only thing we should know. So if somebody asks you on interview, or somebody can ask you like at campus or at school, anywhere, like what is a variable, you just clearly and tell them that is a box in a memory that stores a value in that. Also, you have to understand like every variable has a type. Like, what does it mean? It tells that what kind of value it can hold. Like, that should know that this is the value I'm holding, this is the value I'm holding, and we shall understand all of that. So let's get an example. Like if I say void that's a int age equal to 5, I close, and also I can say maybe okay, we give it a string, okay, string, say name equal to age dev, and I close, sorry. And then here, if I come up and now try to see our, if I print, now I print like I say my name is, and I call it name, and then I say, I can say, and I am now I can call now the age, sorry, I can call that age. Yeah, that's all. And then if I close the if I come up and close, we can definitely see what it is. So if you run it, you can see my name is Eddie Dev and 5. I forgot to put something like years old. If I do that, it's going to run it as well. I think you can see my name is Eddie Dev and I am 5 years old. That is what we have to understand. So this was the example, but we are going to go type like part by part in this module. So let us go with basics, like basic data types in that. So we should understand this. So we are going to take one by one until we master the parts. So first of all, we should know the first one will be int. What is int? Int just stores the whole numbers, like positive, negative, or zero. That's the only thing we should understand. So it stores numbers. You understand? It has to be numbers. So int, you have to put in number. You understand? If you're using it, you have to know you're talking about number. You're using numbers. So we should know that. Okay, example, we can give like we say int and then we give it like year equal to 2025. That's int. You understand? That's int. You understand? It's integer. I think you understand from there. It's an integer. Better know that. So I told you it towards numbers. We should know that. We have also what we call double. We should know that doubles towards decimal numbers. You understand? Floating like points, like floating points. You understand? So it's towards decimal, something that has dot or something. Like an example that I can give is a double. We say price maybe, and then we give it to 2099. You understand? So direct. That's how double works. And also we can give another example, maybe double, then we give like pi. Yeah, give it a pi equal to, who knows this? It's mathematics. 314,159, right? Yeah. Then we close. That is how it is. Yeah. Hope you understand. All of them use that. They talk about numbers. You understand? It's about numbers. But int, it's always on decimal numbers. You understand? Like positive numbers. Like it can be positive or negative, but we, to make code clean and avoiding mistakes or errors somewhere, we always use int for like positive numbers, and we use double for negative numbers, like floating points, that I can say decimal numbers. Yeah, that's what I can say. And get that, we shall go deep and deep to understand how everything work. Yeah, so we are going to talk now about string. Yeah, what is string? Like just strings towards text, like characters and words, you understand, inside a quota. So let's get an example. If I say string city equal to, put a quota, and I say Paris maybe, understand, and then I close. You understand? That's a string. If I give another example, string, and then I get greetings, greeting, then I give to hello dots, hello dots. That's a string. So we should understand a string about text words. So anything concerning text or word, it's when we use string, and you should know that and understand that. So we're going to talk about another one that is now a bool. What is a bool? It stores either true or false, used for conditions. You understand? So when it's true or false, it's when we use it. So let I get an example. Can be bool is students equal to true. True. Then or bool we say is finished. Yeah, finished equal to false. sorry, go to false. I think, yeah, that's it. So this is what you should know first of all. Like I talked about basic data types in that, where we have ints. I told you guys that ints, all of you should know ints towards whole numbers, positive, negative, you understand, or zero. So positive, negative, or zero. So we have also what we call doubles towards decimal numbers. So the difference between double and the int, it calls doubles, double, it's always about decimal numbers, but an int is about the positive numbers, negative, like, or up to zero, like that is how you understand. So but double is about only decimal numbers, floating points. And also I talked about strings towards text, characters, and the words. Repeat one more. Inside a quarter, yeah, or quarters. Yeah, we should know that. And also I talked about boolean towards either true or false. You understand, the use for conditions. That thing we should know. So we are going to talk about next point is going to be declaring variables in that. So let us talk about declaring variables in that. So as I said from the beginning, we have two types of doing that. There is explicit typing and there's also type inference. So type inference you use var, we shall talk about it right now. But let's first talk about the explicit typing. What is the explicit typing? So even I made something for some text for you there that says you tell that exactly what type the value is. So you yourself will tell that what type of the variables is. I think you understand. If you don't understand, don't worry, we are going to see it right now. But we've done it from the first stage. So let me repeat myself one more. So when it is explicit typing, it's when we use int count. If you say count equal to, say, maybe 10, see, it's us telling that which variable we are using. Here we are using int because we are talking about count, we're talking about number. So also we can say double, we give maybe height, yeah, height equal to, maybe we say 5.9, then we close. Yeah, you see, as it's us telling that we are using double because here it's about decimal numbers. So also we use string. I think I talked about string, but let me again try to remind you guys everything we talked about. So here we can say maybe message, string message, and then we say welcome, yeah, something like that, and then we close. So that's it, that's a string. We use also bool, or we can call it boolean, like I say is okay, I will give is active, then we'll give it true. See, these are explicit typing. These are explicit typing. We should know that. Now let us talk about now type inference. It's when we use var. I said is that can figure out the type from the assigned value. So that itself can know that this one here is using, this is the value is trying to use. You understand? Yeah, this is the type is using. You understand? This is that from the value you can see the type you're trying to use, that, and it's done by var. So like we can say maybe var, like this is an example, var age equal to 30. You understand? And also we can let me give you a couple of examples. Sorry, var we say price. For better understanding, we say 15 .75 maybe, yeah, sorry, 25. We can also give var, and then we give it name, and then we give it maybe id def, and then here, okay, oh, I forgot to put equal, sorry. Here we can also give let me see, we can also try to give var, say done, maybe put it false, yeah. So these are, yeah, this price is already defined somewhere up. Let us say amount. I think the error would go out here, definitely. So these are what I say type inference, and we use var, so we should know that. But once that infers a type, you cannot change it later. I think, try to understand that. Okay, let me try to make it easier. Example, we say var age equal to 25. Sorry, var is defined already. Let me put var2, and then if I try to say age 2 equal to maybe 20 25, understand? If you put it 25, then close, just to give us an error, you understand? Just to bring an error, yeah, just to bring an error. I think all of us can see it from there. It can't have this. Why? Because we are trying to give this var, like to change this value here 25 to be 25 in later, but we are facing this problem, yeah, so we can't. So it's saying string cannot be assigned to an int. So this is a string, this is an integer, there's no way it can go there. So that's it. Try to understand that. So we can't assign a number to an int. The only way we can do that, if you make this one to be an int, that's the only way it can be done, yeah. That to be a string, sorry, the 25, yeah, that's it. So I think, guys, you understood already about all I tried to show. Now we're going to talk about something. Then remove this. We're going to talk about something called that final var and const. I think you should understand this part, like final var and const. Like var is variable whose value can change. You understand? The value can still change, but final, a variable whose value cannot change. Understand that? And const, like, and also final, first of all, it's a runtime constant. Understand that? It's a runtime constant, so it cannot change. And const, like compile time constant, must be known before running it. I think you understand that. So I'm going to give you an example. Maybe if you say okay, let me try to delete everything up here, and then I start from here. If I say void main for a better understanding. And then I say var, I start with I can say varsity equal to New York. Okay, and then I can say city equal to Paris, and it will work properly. It will work properly. It will work properly. But if I say final, we give it country, then you say Canada, and then here I say country, go to USA. This is a very big error. Like it's saying the error saying the final variable country can only be set once. That's what I'm from explaining. It's a like variable whose value can't change. Running time constant. That is final. So I think guys you understand about this. Let us move to consts. So if we say const pi equal to we say 314,159, right? Yeah, that's it. It's there. So it also, there's no way if we give like pi equal to 3.14, it can't also. And it's saying again an error here, saying here constant variables can't be assigned a value after initialization. I think you understand, it can't. As I said earlier, that const, it's a compile time constant, must be known before running. So that's what I said. So hope you understand this this episode, and then we can be good to go with let me remove everything so that it won't complicate. The good thing you understand already. So we're going to talk about printing and string interpolation. So this means you can combine variables with strings using, like I think you can see from here what I'm trying to mean. You can still call it in this way, or you can call this way, use a $sign and then put the variable. Like I think you understand all expression. So let us try to go deep in it. If I say void main, there's a string, we say string what name. I did this earlier. Yeah, name equal to Salmon. Yeah, and then I say int, then I give it maybe age equal to 25. And then if I say I do this print print hello, and I say my name is, I put a $sign and I put name, I'm calling it, and then it can say also, and I am, then put also $sign again and call the age, then put years old, and then if you are close, sorry, edge. See, then if I call it, it's going to let us see the output. Hello, my name is Salomon and I am 25 years old. And also you can still call it print. Let us print one more time, and then we say maybe next year, uh then put whatever I will be, and then maybe put we put an expression like we try to put expression like something like you call your age, and then you say plus one, maybe, yeah, plus one, and then maybe you can go um years old, yeah, then close it. Let's try to run it and see. Yeah, next year I'll be 26 years old. Sorry. Yeah, I'll be 26 years old. See, next year I'll be 26 years old. So guys, that is all you need, all you really need in this module. Everything about variable and data types. This is all you want. Repeat yourself, do some like examples, work through them, even change something where I put like age equal to 25, try to put age equal to 30, or change the name, or do something else that will make you strong. I can't wait to be with you guys. Thanks for watching the video. Follow me, like, share, put try out stuff. That is what I want from you guys. Try out. That is how I learned. And also uh, try to comment, tell me the part you and how did you found that course, and be like be ready for everything. Be ready for everything. That is a program I'm waiting for you. Come up very shortly. I'm going to drop up another video explaining you a new topic. Thanks for watching, and we are together. Thanks. Stay tuned.